Boom, 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 boom. Next! Next! Savior of the universe! Boom, 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 boom. Next! Next! Save every one of us! Boom, 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 boom. I love you, Nix, but we only have 14 hours to save the Earth. Oh, wait a minute, wait, whoa. It's Flash. It's Flash. Flash Gordon, quarterback, New York Jets. Not Nix. I keep getting my comic book characters confused, you know? So this is the team formerly known as the Denver Broncos. Mile High View, no commercials, no bullshit, covering your Walmart Generals. So they are the Walmart Generals now because of things like this. That wouldn't you say that they have put more money, millions of dollars into PRing Knicks as the next Elway, the next Breeze, the next Brady, next Mahomes? They put more money in his PR than they're actually paying Knicks himself. Would you agree with that?
Oh, 100%. I think the NFL is a part of that as well.
Yes. So this is going to be a game one pre-regular season. Look into the Walmart Generals in these millions of dollars they spent to promote this guy. Who doesn't have anything to prove. I mean, because he is, after all, he is Brady, he is Mahomes, he is Elway, he's Manning, he's all these guys. That's all you just need to focus on this quarterback. You don't need to look at the rest of the team. Why would you do that? Why would you bother to look at the rest of the team? Why? So this is probably going to be more for the Seattle Seahawks fan. That doesn't really understand what's going on, understandably, because they're not Bronco, they're not in the Bronco world. The Denver Broncos are no longer the Denver Broncos because that died with the owner, Pat Bowlen. We never got all this money being spent on a bunch of grifters promoting one guy. I don't think that we've ever seen this kind of promotion for any one guy. We saw a lot of this with Russell Wilson, but this is even up on another level. It just like went up another level. So I just want to start by saying that I want to challenge the Seattle Seahawks fan. When we go into this game, we think that Walmart, the money coming from Walmart that's paying for all this, they want to see a return on their investment. So they spent all this money promoting this guy who hasn't proven anything. He's played second, third, practice squad. That's who he's played. And we're to believe that, he's Tom Brady already. But they spent millions of dollars paying off YouTube grifters on some of the ESPN shoot off video talking heads. Colin Cowher is probably one of the biggest grifters out there. He'll take the money and tell you that your sweet aunt is the next quarterback. It's gonna revolutionize everything because he doesn't care. So this is a challenge to the Seattle Seahawks fan base. Is your team going to be a Seattle Seahawks? Are they going to play Seattle Seahawks football, or are they going to get the phone call? Take it off a week, and then miraculously the Seahawks will learn how to play football like they normally do the week 2. But is this going to be the halftime phone call? Go easy on them, because quite frankly, Seahawks fans, the only way this team can actually beat the Seattle Seahawks is the Seattle's going to have to beat themselves, play uncharacteristic football, give the Broncos all kinds of chances. Plus, don't forget, we're going to probably see a lot of PIs to help third downs that couldn't be converted. That's kind of what we've been talking about. I'll let you go ahead after my diatribe there. Go ahead.
Well, everything you said was right on the money. There's really nothing for me to continue to say on that subject. Are they going to get the call, or are they going to play Seattle Seahawks football? It'll be very interesting to see if they get the call or not, because you, myself, and Bubble Man, we're going to know if they got the call or not just by the way that they perform this Sunday in Seattle. So we'll see what happens.
Yeah, it's kind of like when we say get the call, it's kind of like the NFC Championship game with Detroit and the 49ers. All of a sudden, Detroit comes back in the second half, forgetting how did we drop every pass? It wasn't just Reynolds. Everybody was dropping pass. We don't know how. We don't know what to. We're not even going to run the ball. We're just going to be completely uncharacteristic and let the San Francisco 49ers. I mean, if you're going to fake it, you might as well make it look like still like, but, don't know how to play football all of a sudden. So, that never happens now. Even though that if you've looked at YouTube, it's got NFL promotions everywhere connected to betting. Mm-hmm. Betting. On top of everything. So what we're thinking is that somehow Metcalf will forget how to play, probably may even get an injury, may have to leave, just, also a lot of pass interference to help the incredible, sensational Bo Nix, the gold jacket, quarterback that he is, help him, keep those drives alive. You kind of see that as a possibility?
Well, the trend I'm seeing right now is, so the videos that we've done over the past couple weeks when it comes to Bo Nix, a lot of these mentally ill Walmart General fans like to, praise false idols. And the one thing that I've noticed with, especially in the comment sections, because I don't respond to people that don't know the game of football and that don't really understand the ins and outs of an organization, of culture, of players, X's and O's.
You don't need that anymore. Well, you don't need it anymore. You don't need any of that anymore. You just need virtue signaling. You just need a bunch of grifters telling the fan base everything they want to hear. You just need Taylor Swift.
Well, the one thing I've noticed with this fan base in particular is they're really hyping up a guy that really took it to second stringers, third stringers, and practice squad players. And I don't see that. For instance, I'm watching Hard Knocks, okay? And this directly correlates to the point I'm trying to make. So you have Caleb Williams over in Chicago, another one of those.
He should have been picked. He should have been picked 7th. Bo Nix should have been picked number 1. We proved it all already. Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
No, you basically said what I was gonna say. So 2 steps ahead of me. But
it's because that's where the money went. The money went to tell everybody this guy he's beat Mahomes 5 times in one season. He's Drew Brees on steroids. He's not just Drew Brees. He's Drew Brees on steroids. Come on. Tom Brady wishes he could be Bo Nix. Come on. So they're going to want a return on their investment, the Walmart Generals, the Walmart ownership.
Well, the Walmart ownership and the Walmart, yeah, exactly. All those talking heads up there in that organization. So it's just this isn't a real organization to me. It's a fake organization. This organization doesn't really have a culture in place at all, in my personal opinion, from all the moves, from all the PR. It's more of a fake culture, in my personal opinion.
Paid for. Yeah, paid for
culture. So it's just this fan base is really unhinged right now, and it really doesn't surprise me because for the past, we're going on 8 years, but mostly
9
years. But man, it really took off when Russell Wilson got here. So I'd say the past 3 to 4 years, this organization is just really, and this fan base in particular, has really come unhinged.
Well, this would be there's a difference. There's those of us that know something about football, that know how the organization used to be under Pat Bowlen, under Kaiser, under the Phipps, the different. Now it went into the trust. which is kind of a corporate model to begin with.
A corporate,
and then, like a little seed, and then a little corporate seed, then then all of a sudden the water, the acid rain of Walmart got in there and sprout this PR hype machine. That's all they care about. Well, we know how to build a stadium. We know how to build a suite for all the rich people. We know how to plant grass. Yeah, we know how to do all this. Build a facility for the players like Jerry Jones did. Yeah, we know how to do all that stuff. But we're going to just sidetrack a little bit. You've been excited for the last couple of years about Nebraska and what they've done. Give me a little bit of the opposite of that. What because somebody said, well, what's your solutions? And all we do is give solutions. What we say that teams that they, of course, I don't think the NFL gives a shit anymore. They just want to also be a part of this Taylor Swift PR Bo Nix thing. So Mahomes, whatever. But tell me, what is it that Nebraska has done? They've it's already starting to kind of show itself, right? Can you talk about the culture? We'd like to see the old, go back to the old Denver Broncos.
Well, that's kind of a multi-layered question, but the one thing that Nebraska's done that the Walmart Generals have
refused.
What the difference that Nebraska has done and the Walmart Generals haven't done is Nebraska has admitted that they pulled up their big boy pants, rolled up their sleeves, and are doing it the right way. Nebraska, they are into development. They're into player development and retention. That's what I keep hearing from Matt Rule. Player development and retention. They beat UTEP 40-7 this weekend. And the one thing that I was really impressed by is the depth of Nebraska. They actually have a complete roster full of young up-and-coming players that they're getting out of high school and developing them properly. They're coming to a system already in place. Matt Rule has been there this will be his second year in Nebraska. He has a culture already set in place because he tore down what Frost was doing. By the way, Scott Frost just got hired by the Rams. I don't know what the Rams are doing there. That's just a mistake on their part. I know it never ends.
Well, they tried to get Shermer, but the Colorado Deons got him.
I admit, yeah, it's UTEP. I'm not really getting excited because UTEP's in a full-on rebuild. But the one thing that they did is they took care of business. It's not like Colorado against North Dakota State where they almost lost the game and they didn't take care of business. North Dakota State isn't the program that it was 2-3 years ago. So you kind of have different programs right now where you have Colorado, you have Denver specifically, where you have Colorado Buffs, the Denver Broncos, where it's all about PR. And then you have Nebraska, where it's all about player development, keeping their head down, building from the trenches, so on and so forth. That's that's the type of solutions I want to see. And they're actually going out and getting real players that fit the 3-3-5 system at Nebraska and fitting the power run game that Matt Rule's trying to implement at the University of Nebraska. So that's the difference.
So Nebraska's keeping their head down, rolling up the sleeves.
Of course.
There's no PR going out. No, bunch of analytic people telling Rule what to do. You got scouts, and one of them goes to the Rams.
Guys, I've sent you guys over this past off season for Nebraska, where they're not talking about the PR shit. They're like, we're just gonna have to wait to see it on the field. We're not gonna come out in the off season and say this team's they're actually, their PR department isn't coming out saying, oh my God, they're going to go to the college football playoff. They understand that this team's in a rebuilding process. It's going to take 2, 3, 4, 5 years before they actually get to where they want to be.
So what you're saying is, whether you're a Nebraska fan, that's not the point here. The point is the diametric difference between the Walmart Generals, the way they do things, that unlimited budget of marketing, PR, analytics, paying all those, or do you do it the Detroit Lion way, the Nebraska way of, keeping your head down, rolling up your sleeves, building from the inside out, and make you actually have to play it, prove it on the field. But I would say There is some of the calls going on in college football, but not like at the same time, same extent as the NFL. So go ahead. You were saying with the Nebraska's developmental approach.
Well, again, another diametric difference between Nebraska and Denver and Colorado Buffs and stuff is Nebraska's seems more genuine and they're not trying to fake it. You have Colorado Buffs, you have the Denver Broncos that are both trying to fake the people, the fans, and oh man, this is a different culture, this, that, and the third.
Oh yeah.
It's diametrically different between the two. You have Nebraska, again, Denver, you have Colorado, they're into, the Colorado Buffs, for example, they're into going out and getting transfer portal players, trying to build their team that way. You have Nebraska who's trying to go out and get the old school way of going out, getting high school players, building the depth of your program, having them come under veteran players, player retention, player development. That's the difference between the two. The Walmart Generals, for example, they're not into player retention. They're into getting rid of good players. They're into getting rid of, players that actually make a difference when they're on the field instead of being on the bench. So with the Walmart Generals, everything that the Walmart Generals do, it's all fake in my personal opinion because of the track record with this team. It doesn't matter if Sean Payton's in there. It doesn't matter if George Payton's in there. It doesn't matter. The same track record this offseason has been going on for the past 8-9 years, and it's ramped up over the past 3-4 years because they can't.
They keep doubling down on their crap they've been doing.
Yeah, exactly. Sean Payton, again, in my personal opinion, and I will always say this, Sean Payton benefited from guys like Jeff Ireland and Mickey Loomis and people in that front office.
What did they do? What did those people do? Who were they and what did they do?
Well, Mickey Loomis was the general manager and Jeff Ireland was the assistant general manager, also the head of director of player personnel and scouting. So, again, they put a leash on Sean. And they say, hey, Sean, we'll get players that fit your system, but we need to address
his toys
that he likes to get. So, Sean, it just, I'm not really invested in what the Walmart Generals are doing because, again, 8-9 years of this crap. And I'm done with it. I'm just done.
Well, I'm going to go into this Seattle game. You're going to see what you're going to see Seattle Seahawks. You're going to see a lot of 7-man personnel at the line. You're going to see quick throws if they can maintain it.
To be honest, I'm sorry to interrupt you, Chopped Liver. I think this receiver core got worse by getting rid of Tim Patrick.
Well, yeah, if Tim Patrick was healthy, he is definitely their best receiver.
He's the best receiver, and also I would say he's a better route runner than what we have. He's the best route runner we have on the roster, and you got rid of him, and guess he went to the Detroit Lions. So, again,
but does it matter?
Isn't that funny? You got Josh Reynolds, who was with the Lions, that went to the Walmart Generals, and then you basically have a better player in Tim Patrick when healthy, going to the Detroit Lions. So it's funny how that works, right?
Yeah, he's definitely better than Josh Reynolds. That's for
sure.
When healthy.
Exactly.
But what all does it matter? What all does it matter when you're the Walmart Generals and maybe you can throw out some PIs on some of your players who can never get separation? And so my take is this: the only way in a real without interference. The only way well, let me put this, you're going to have interference. The only way I could see this is the only way I can see the Walmart Generals beating Seattle. Seattle has to be uncharacteristic and maybe give the ball away 5-6 times. Have to be uncharacteristic where all their receivers start dropping balls all over the place. Uncharacteristic where their front seven forgot how to actually go through a really bad offensive line of the Denver Broncos. Also, they would need help from the referees again, PI calls to keep drives alive. That is the only way I could see really realistically, the Walmart Generals beating the Seattle Seahawks in their backyard, getting the call at halftime. Oh, you forget how to play this football game, just like the Detroit Lions did, in that NFC chip. You forget. Will help, Bo Nix and company with drive down the field and set up, their red zone, and then maybe you just take it easy on them there. That's the only way. I cannot see in any way that if the Seattle Seahawks are playing their base boilerplate game, no mistakes, nuts and bolts football, I just do not see there's any way that they can lose. I mean, there's no way this defense could stop Metcalf and Geno Smith. There's no way.
No, I think this is the worst. I think this is probably the worst version of this defense I've seen in a very long time. I think the version you're going to get this year is probably going to be one of the worst versions of a Walmart Generals defense I've ever seen. I just don't. They don't have the player personnel to keep up with when teams are actually doing their A-plus plays, playing their A game, this, that, not coughing up the ball, not doing uncharacteristic
playing
things.
Down to the Walmart Generals. Playing down to
the Walmart Generals. I just don't think that the Walmart Generals have the player personnel to keep up with the top, I would say, the top teams in the league. And again, Seattle fans want to win this game because they're tired of hearing Walmart General fans talking all this shit, and the Walmart Generals haven't done anything in a decade and a half. So it really doesn't. Again, they're unhinged individuals that don't know the game of football. I always go back.
And I will say this in their defense, they've had 8 years of marketing, PR bullshit, and being gaslit. Now the entire NFL is being gaslit yet again, like they were last year over this quarterback. They got last year they got gaslit over Sean Payton. And that's it. It's 3 to 5 Super Bowls now. Sean Payton's here.
Yeah. They were saying that when Wilson was here. They were saying that we were going to see offenses we've never seen under Hackett.
We've never seen before. And I guarantee you, the only thing this ownership gives a shit about, if they could somehow bribe their way through the NFL, other teams like the Green Bay Packers, who sat their players down, so we couldn't see the sacks they were getting during the scrimmages, they talked about and then said, yeah, we backed off.
And then what happened the week after that? That Green Bay came to play, right?
Oh, yeah, Green Bay the next week remembered how to play football all of a sudden. Wow, we just remembered.
Oh, yeah.
The only thing I think the Walmart Generals even give a fucking shit about is give me 9. Give me 9, Sean. Give me 9, Bo. Give me 9. Give me 9. If they can get that 9 win, that's a Super Bowl for this organization, for this fan base. That's all they need. And you talk about going unhinged. If they can win 9 games, it's you're watch out for us. You. So give Bo Nix one more year. Give him on a leash for one more year, and then after that, who gives a fuck what they do? We'll just start it all over again. You know?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I don't think this ownership gives a shit about championships.
Well, they don't know how to do that, first and foremost.
Well, why would they even care? I don't think they even care.
They don't
care.
Yeah, they don't care, because every Walmart General content creator I've seen, like you said, they want those 9 wins. That's all they care about. They don't care about actually building something organically that could be sustainable for years to come. They don't care.
And the PR would just take care of itself.
The PR will take care of itself. That Elway put in there, by the way. Elway put in this.
Well,
PR.
Yeah, that was the seed I was talking about. They planted a seed, and then this acid rain from Walmart came and grew this fucking creature from hell. Can we get into the game now? Because I really want to talk about the game, if you don't mind. Go ahead.
This is why you bring me on here, Coach Bucket Man, because no one does it better than yours truly, Coach Bucket Man.
Yeah, that's why they have to get. You're the Telegram CEO of YouTube.
you have these Walmart general content creators that are doing I find it really funny that DNVR and all these Walmart general content creators that say, oh, we don't listen to the
Oh, yeah. No.
When I watch their film breakdowns now, they're using a pen and they're doing exactly what I'm doing. Isn't that ironic?
Because they run by a PR department that has no clue.
They clearly watch my stuff. There's a reason why they keep my film breakdowns up there. There's clearly a reason why they do it.
They're having a class on it.
And then you have these, low-level Walmart general content creators that like to screenshot and screen record my film breakdowns, and they consider that a film breakdown.
Well, like I said, they don't care about anything. They virtue signal. Like I said, I got to tell you the story. This is an interesting story for everybody. I love going to the junkyard for, looking for parts and, car stuff. So when I went to the junkyard and I meet lots of Mexicans and we become friends and find out all kinds of interesting things. So I go to the junkyard and the people that run it told me, oh, there's this fake website. The fake website, they're trying to impersonate us. And this goes right up your alley. I said, but look at this. I said, they got all these K views. I mean, what the hell's up with that? They go, we can't figure that. I said, they can buy those. They go, really? I said, yeah, go look into it. You can buy your own views and buy your own subs.
Yeah. So the people that say, oh, you don't give us the time of day because we don't have this many subscriptions and views. You do understand that you can buy views, buy subscriptions, right?
Yeah, we've never had any of that.
My subscriber base is organic. I don't, again, I always say this to the people. I don't care about subscription, views, likes, whatever. I care about the truth being out there. And again, you have these people that have so many K subscribers, so many K views because they buy them. They buy them. And they have YouTube videos on how to do that as well. So again, you guys think you're smarter than us. You guys, I'm sorry, you guys just aren't. We're 2 steps ahead of the game, folks. That's why our track record speaks louder than words.
I have to say this, though. I honestly wish the Walmart Generals would go undefeated and put us out of our misery of having to fucking do these things. Like you said, it's just getting so old, and hopefully we shut them up. Yeah, how long's that going to last? Yeah, okay. That's got a lot of staying power to it.
A lot of content creators happy if we quit doing that. So and I'm not going to stop doing it. I say that I don't like doing it, but I'm still going to come up here and do it because I'm not going to have those people win.
Well, they'll never win because they don't know how to win.
They're never going to win because their track record sucks. They cut their live streams, they get rid of videos, and then the next off season they come around and be like, "Oh, I'm going to be this, I'm going to be that, this, that, and the third." And again, you'll do it again next year. You guys will come out during the off season, run your little mouth, and this is why I don't engage with you people because you guys are so fucking wrong.
And I got to say this. This is what's really disheartening. This is what's really, really disheartening.
That people take those people seriously and have no.
No. I don't care about. I don't even care about these people
because they have no critical thinking skills.
Well, they're just Walmart General fans, so they're just like little ants on an anthill. So this is the thing that's disheartening. The NFL, I believe, is embracing that Walmart General culture. We got something else going on besides the Walmart General phenomenon of fake. Yeah, we are haters because we hate fake. Yeah, we're haters. Hey, we hate fake. We like real. So there's nothing wrong with being a haters when you know what you're hating. But the NFL wants to cut the balls off of players. Their kickoff rule, it's just a joke.
And football is not doing that, by the way.
No, well, hopefully they won't do that.
I don't think they will.
You don't want to talk about a bunch of fucking PR. Everybody in the comments are like, yeah, this sucks. But then all the broadcasts, oh, this is so wonderful that you said that former players and coaches, here's the money. Get on here, sell it, sell it, sell it, sell it.
Yeah, Belichick.
Yeah, sell it, sell it. I don't give a fuck what Belichick's saying if that's what he's saying.
No,
then then I don't want to listen to him.
He got a script to say it. There's no Belichick, Saban, Carroll. I don't want to hear that. I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it. You guys aren't telling the truth. I don't want to hear it.
No, I mean, get the flags out already. Come on, you know what? This is you know what, for decades and decades, you knew what you were signing up for, okay? You knew what you were signing up for. I mean, that hit that you showed, clean hit, hard hit, it just happened to be on a Bronco. Could have been a Bronco hitting a green. Didn't matter.
Doesn't matter.
The flag comes out. Oh, you're playing too hard. Oh, we have to save them. The roller-headed lady helmet. Come on.
I just want to say this. This goes to my point why I'm more into college football now than the NFL.
Well, you're not the only one.
Hold on. You have the announcers. You have the announcers of the fucking game at Nebraska. It's a Fox Sports announcing crew, okay? Where you have Dylan Raiola get absolutely fucking. It was the helmet right here. It hit his jockstrap, old school football, and then you have Nebraska linebacker laying the fucking boom on the UTEP quarterback. They didn't call a flag there. They actually let them play, folks. They let them play. And you have the announcers on the TV saying that would have been called in the NFL on both quarterbacks.
Well,
even they know.
Joe Theismann would have told you. And Smith Alex Smith, they both would tell you. I knew what I signed up for. I would go back and do it all over again. I know what I signed up for. Okay? They all would say that. Okay? They know what they signed up for. We all knew it when we played. We all knew what we signed up for.
We knew what we were signing up for.
That's what I'm saying. So stop cutting the balls off this game. Stop it. NFL. And, if college, I'm really, because it's all the money, it's all the money.
Yeah, but again, okay, time out. All the money is into the bigger programs.
You know what I would have liked to.
You can watch the Montanas, you can watch the South Dakotas, you can watch the North Dakotas, you can watch the Nebraskas.
Well, yeah, but you know what happens when it happens, the bigger it trickles down. But here's the thing. What I would have liked to have heard, I didn't watch any college ball, I'm confessing, but you did. What I would have liked to have heard the announcer said, we have a real kickoff. We're not doing that garbage they're doing in the NFL. You're seeing football the way it was supposed to be played with this kickoff.
I would agree with that.
That's what they should have said. You're not going to see that garbage here.
They also could have said it instead of what you said it. They could have put it in a way that was understandable to the audience as well too, where they say, hey, we're not doing what the NFL is doing. We're sticking to what, the typical kickoff rule. It
made this game the game it is.
Correct. Playing it the right way.
Yeah. Where's the onside kick? There's so many different other things that are going on with the kickoff. I'm sure the punt is going to follow next after they brainwashed everybody to thinking this is the way it should be.
I'm not excited. It's okay. I'm not excited for the NFL in general this year. I'm not excited. The game has been so fucking neutered.
I know. I want to see the big hits. I want to see a regular kickoff.
I have my other half, my girlfriend, saying, are you excited for the, in her words, the Denver Broncos? And I always have to correct her, saying, no, this isn't the Denver Broncos, Walmart Generals.
Walmart Generals, not Denver Broncos.
Exactly. You got to get a take there. But I'm just saying, I'm not excited for the NFL this year. I'm more excited for college because the NFL sucks. The Walmart Generals fucking suck. They are the poster child. The Walmart Generals are the poster child of the new NFL.
I got to tell you, just on the street, literally on the street, I met a guy older than me saying exactly the same thing.
I
Said
know.
it's not. Yeah, said that.
It's not
NFL
fun to watch anymore.
It's not fun to watch. I'm watching college now. I'm not even.
Thank you.
Yeah, but does NFL really care? They, our generation, they don't care. They after your generation. That's why they're taking your stuff down. They're after your generation.
Yeah.
Because what is your generation? Oh, are they virtue signaling? Is that what they're into?
My generation is so easily. They are so easily manipulated. It's not even funny.
Oh, a shiny object.
Generation after us. Oh my God.
I want to work for a corporation. I don't want my own business. I'm a SEAL. Feed me. Feed me a goddamn sardine.
When I played football, we didn't have those fucking cushions on our fucking helmet that looked like
little roller-headed ladies. They're curlers.
Yeah.
Roller-headed ladies. And oh man.
I know.
I'm just telling you, you brought that stuff out. My generation, we ain't wearing that shit.
Oh yeah.
I'll go no helmet.
Yeah, you'll go no helmet. Yeah, rugby. Yep.
No. Well, that's where the NFL came from. It came from rugby.
Yeah.
That's where it came from.
Yeah.
No helmets. No pads.
Learn your history. Learn your history first.
I don't want to. I like Taylor Swift.
I know. I just want to listen to stupid Walmart General content creators that have been wrong for 9 years.
And Taylor Swift. I want some Taylor Swift.
Exactly. Yep.
So, yeah. Anyway, that's where we stand on all this. We're the anti-new. We're shining relics of the past. That's what we are. Yep. Shining relics of the past.
I can go back into 2015 and I've sent you. I mean, I was doing voice messages this past week and watching Nebraska. I'm like, this offensive line is I cannot believe the amount of fucking push they were getting up from the interior of that offensive line for Nebraska. And I watched the Walmart Generals. Their starting offensive line for the Walmart Generals against second stringers, third stringers, and practice squad players can't even get fucking push in the running game.
No.
I know.
That's what I'm saying. I know Geno Smith can do one thing. He can step up in the pocket and make that throw to any of his receivers. And I know the Walmart Generals have no push up the middle. They have invested in these edges. And all these quarterbacks done for the last few years is simply step up into the pocket and make their throws, typically into the linebacking section. Now, it doesn't matter with Metcalf. Sure, set him up with PS2. That's fine. He'll complete those passes every time. Did you watch the Seattle first unit out there on the preseason replay?
Oh yeah.
That's why I said it wouldn't. They can't. They're not going to be able to stop it if the NFL will have to interfere, or they're going to miraculously have to forget what they were just doing for that week while they're playing the Broncos. It's the only way they're going to win.
Yeah.
It's the only way.
I would do it. And Mike McDonald comes from the Ravens defensive system. So, he's going to be blitzing the shit out of it. And on top of that, I just want to say this, that interior for Seattle, they invested in that in the draft.
Yeah.
You don't think Draymond Jones has a chip on his shoulder to shove it to Denver either?
You would think.
I would put Draymond Jones or Sweat, the defensive tackle, right on the center for the Walmart Generals. That's what I would do.
You would think.
But are they going to do that? Well, I don't know.
This is what you're going to. I told you. They showed their hand.
Their linebackers, they upgraded their linebackers too as well. So
the Walmart Generals wanted to play their A game during the preseason. And I said, you're going to see these 7 personnel sets on offense. And there's a defense for that. And the defense doesn't bode well for Nix, who hasn't played in the NFL. That's the way you can disguise your blitzes. You can disguise your coverage. You can disguise, you just go and crowd that space too. And that way you can, and if like for instance, if it's Dulcich, he's not going to block.
Oh,
if you studied your film, he's going to leak out. So you just wait, either If you think you can get to Nix, right?
No, and you have,
or you leak out with what's his face, Dulcich. So that's what I'm saying. He doesn't know what he's going to get. Is he going to get a blitz? Is he going to get coverage? Because it goes both ways with that 7-group setting.
Well, he hasn't went against first stringers yet. He hasn't went against a starting defensive unit. And what happened? And what happened in that Colts game when he was going against some of the starters for the Colts?
What?
He didn't look that great.
No, well,
because
they had already taken. They already took out.
Let me rephrase that. What were they doing? They started off doing that fucking deep pass shit, and then what happened? They went back. Then they went later in the game. They went to the quick throws, and that's when Bo Nix looked the best.
That's what Russell Wilson looked.
Fucking said.
Yeah, we said that with Russell Wilson too.
Yes, yeah, we said it last year.
We said it the year before last too, that they got to do quick throws with Russell Wilson.
And they were doing that. They were doing that for a half in Seattle, and then what happened? They cut the legs from under Hackett.
To cut him out. Yeah, we want to go deep. Shermer ball.
And under Russell Wilson as well.
And I'm wondering when they're going to cut the legs off of Bo Nix and get the PIs. Go deep. We'll see if we can get some PIs from the refs. Move the chains. Undeserved. I'm going to say this is going to be an interesting. Let me put it this way: win or lose, it's going to be an interesting film study on Tuesday.
Absolutely.
Or Monday, whenever they release.
Yeah, whenever they want to release it.
It's going to be a very interesting film study.
I would agree with that.
I would say out of all the games, that one's going to be interesting to see how the NFL is going to help the Walmart Generals return on their investment with the millions of dollars they spent hyping Bo Nix as the next John Elway.
Yeah.
How much money is going into the NFL to ensure that Bo Nix doesn't look too bad? Let's just put it that way.
Yeah.
That's what I want to see. That's where we're going to basically end this for me.
Yep, that's it for me as well.
I'm interested to see how much the NFL is vested into this stupid-ass franchise instead of letting it rot on the vine like Chicago, like Atlanta, or like the Carolina, whatever. Just let it rot on the vine with the rest of them. Or is the NFL just going to embrace it?
I think they're going to try and embrace it. That's my prediction.
Yeah, so let's see if we're going to see some funny business in this game. Because they don't have the player personnel, and this quarterback hasn't proved anything. And if he would have went to any other team, who knows? But this one, we'll see.
We'll see.
And that's not an indictment on Nix. It's the whole system. It's the whole Walmart.
I'm sorry for Nix.
I know. Maybe they interfere in this, give him another year's worth of life, but sooner or later, they're going to kill him.
Oh, yeah.
We didn't go high enough in the draft. We were just, we never really wanted him anyway. We know the drill with these people.
Oh, yeah. Their track record speaks louder than words.
I know. That they want to ignore completely.
Yeah, they want to hide.
They don't want to talk about our track record.
No, they like to steal our track record and use it. So,
yeah.
And not
all
give
right.
it. So,
anything else that you got?
That's it. I just can't wait for this crap of a game.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. It's going to be interesting. I want the Seattle Seahawks fan out there to really pay attention.
Yeah.
Is this really your team out there, or was there a call?
Yeah. Yep.
Or was there a call? Yeah, a call.
Yeah. Oh, exactly.
PI holding. not on Garrett Holds, who's.
Oh, yeah, yes. I wanna mention that. Seattle fans, keep a close eye on Garrett Bowles and Mike McFlinchie in this game.
Yes, if Garrett Bowles, here's the challenge. Here's the challenge for the Seattle Seahawks fan. You put 10 shots of whiskey on a table, and every time you see Garrett Holds clotheslining, taking down, you take a shot.
Yep.
We'll see the sobriety test at the end of it. We'll see if you even have 10 empty glasses up there.
Do you know that no one is talking about that at all? I'm the only person out there that's been like shot by shot showing how bad Garrett Bowles is. But that dude looks out of shape. That dude looks so bad.
Why do you have to be good? The refs don't give a shit in the NFL.
Yeah,
no matter who it is, really.
Standing right there, just looking at him and just.
And that's another indictment of the NFL. It's not just Garrett Holtz.
I know.
It's across the NFL.
Yeah, it's a league-wide thing.
Yeah, the NFL now is in the same place like back in the 80s where the MLB was with their jacket. Everybody wants to see a home run jack. So you had all these guys roiding up and everything so they could jack. They've since devolved out of that. But now it's we got to get these offenses. Everything we can do offenses. Like I said, just get rid of the defensive line, keep one center, and just have 5 guys, 5 DBs or 4 DBs and a linebacker and 5 receivers, and just do go balls. That'll be football. That's the future of football. And it's flags, no tackling, just go balls and flags. The future of the NFL.
Yep.
All right, that's all I got.
That's all I got as well.
All right, Kirk out.